live on primal4k.com, the best station in the entire world, but you would know that if you're tuning into it. And look at Allison, she's ready to be like, do a whole commercial for Primal. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Primally Poetic on primal4k.com. And before we begin, just want to say, Rubbus, you did an amazing job rocking us from 6 o'clock until now. Music was fire, fire, fire. Thank you so very much. And now you've given us the great prelude to poetry. So we have Regina, we have Allison, we have Ian, we have Majin, and we have myself. We might have one other person joining us. So how's everybody feeling on this Monday in November, mid-November already?
Great. I love Mondays
You do. You said that before. What do you love about Mondays?
because I'm rested. My mind is rested. I've usually you know, and so I have the most energy. It's always my longest work day of the
Hmm.
week is Monday. And then I like
Okay.
drain down to Friday,
I
you know?
understand. I understand. Yeah. Friday is different for me now. It's like, wow, I used to want to party and now I just want to sleep. Like, what's happening?
Yeah.
Fridays. Yeah. Allison, you're on mute if you were wanting to say something.
Not
Hi.
really. Hi.
Okay. Love you in
Just
your yellow.
listening. Oh my Lord, Jamaica land we love.
Indeed, indeed. Does anybody, so Regina was saying that she has, that Mondays are her favorite day. I know one other person who has a favorite day. I'm not going to say who I know. Yep. Anybody?
Rainy days and Mondays.
Sorry, Allison, repeat.
I was saying they speak of rainy days and Mondays,
Rainy
getting
days
that
and
down.
Mondays.
Oh,
Yes,
okay. Okay.
but I don't mind Mondays. It's like a startup. You know, you're at the you're in the starting blocks of the week,
Yeah,
and you better be alert, or it determines how the energy that takes you propels you through the week.
that's
So it
true.
determines how your week will go.
Yeah,
So
I
you
totally agree with
try
that.
to be
Yeah,
positive. Yeah.
I agree. I agree. And does anybody on that note have a favorite day of the week?
Yes. My
Wednesday.
favorite day, I mean, you already know it, but my favorite
Yes.
day is Wednesday.
Wednesday. I knew you were gonna say that.
You did?
I
Yeah.
said Wednesday. I said it.
How?
I
Okay,
said
so
it.
how, Majin, tell us if you can, why Wednesday? And then Allison, you could tell us why you thought it was Wednesday.
Okay, so I mean, I kind of have two reasons. I told you the personal one, but
Hmm.
um, generally, I like the halfway point. I think that
Hmm.
Wednesday being the middle of the week is always it's a good place to either reset or prepare, to continue
Mm.
going on with it being a great week. So it's like one of those where it's like if Monday didn't get you,
Hmm.
Tuesday you weren't ready, Wednesday you can definitely be ready to take the rest of the week.
I love that. I love it. And that's so true. That's how I feel on Wednesday mornings. I actually do. Yeah, very good. All right, Allison, did you want to share why you thought he would choose Wednesday?
Because for me, Monday I don't do um any kind of meeting or business on a Monday. I
Hmm.
want to ease into the week. And Wednesday for me, as Martin mentioned, is that balance point, which determines how you're going to end your week. And it
Mm-hmm.
gives you a chance to reset or go forward.
Hmm.
So it's a pivotal day because of where it lands. But really and truly, my day is Saturday.
Yeah,
Mm.
Saturday is the day when I
that's the
just
day.
relax. I can go shop or
Hmm.
go sit and have lunch by myself or call a
Mm.
friend and let's go have ice cream or something. Sunday
Hmm.
is my edgy day. And that's why I love Primal because Primal helps me
Ooh,
to get
ooh.
prepared for. Yes,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
that's Primal's role. Hmm.
Our busiest day of programming, and you're there from morning to night. You're there past me. I know you outlasted me last night. I was asleep. Oh, yeah. Awesome.
Because,
Anyone
uh,
else have it? Sorry. Go ahead, Allison, before
no,
I.
go ahead. No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go
Oh,
ahead.
you're
Thank
good. You're absolutely good. Wanted to welcome Velo to the room as well to the program. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good to see you. All right. If anybody in the chat, we have some listeners in the chat. They were partying with rubbers and now they are listening to some poetry. We have Jersey Dude, of course, we have DJ Gaddafi, we have Q, we have Tracy Virgo, we have Raquel, and I'm trying to see if there's anyone else. Oh, we have Debs who says, I don't like Mondays as my weekend ends Monday evenings. She says, I chose not to work on Mondays. And my best day is Saturday. Okay. I was just gonna
Okay.
ask them what's their favorite day, and they already are telling us. Look at this. Like they could just be on the Zoom with us. They're participating. So we have Cheryl in the room. Cheryl, she says Wednesday is the Mountain Peak Day. Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
I love that. DJ Screech is in the building. All right, all right, all right. Cool. Glad you guys are sharing your thoughts. Now, let's just jump into some poetry, shall we? Many poets tonight with their original works. And let's see who shall go first. You know, Velo, it's been a while since you've actually gone first. What about you? You want to go first?
I don't mind.
All right, then let's go. Let's see what you got.
Yeah.
You got two tonight?
Well, yeah, well, it kind of long, so I'll just read one.
Okay.
Um, if we have time later on, I'll do another one.
Sure.
Oh, but,
Absolutely.
all
Mm-hmm.
right. This one is called Deception, and this
Uh-oh.
was actually done, oh gosh, probably
Yeah.
around
Ooh.
15, 20 years ago.
Wow,
Oh,
deception.
I like that. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It says, if deception is masked and lips and actions are put to task to hide discontent, yet some shades of distrust still lingers to aid mind's demeanor. When one's attitude displayed shows no latitude for gratitude. When love that's never around is sometimes found, it's like honey in tea to mask its bitter taste. Fail to speak mind's intent, yet actions reveal what lips conceal. When your sign of readiness is laying with legs apart, when spontaneity is seldomly shared, when planned attempt at intimacy fail, relations watched as its ship sail, and will show no guilt or take no blame for feelings waned. When future plan for life with whom bed is shared is shielded in deceit, when none but close friends and relatives knows point of view and is content to hide intent, what tales are left be told? When gift deemed deserving and no thanks be to God, when the receiver shows no gratitude for grace, when one is slow in knowing what good in grasp is better than that of checkered past, and to be glad for having what was never had. Lasting relationship is foreign to culture, and familiarity to such life is lacking. No guidance pass leads to a loosened grasp. Let motivation learned and life's lesson guide yearning. For when one is perching with eyes still searching for perceived perfection in neighbor's dwelling and lacking the willingness to do what needs be done for self, let motivation be an example for the ones you are cultivating. Be the light that guide their path to better lives. Let the life you wish for them be what you lived for them to see and loved, and not be what others lived for you to have seen, but never saw. Be well.
Oh.
Wow.
Is
Hmm.
who you dropping word for Velo?
This was a while ago.
But I love that such really
Hmm.
good and accurate examples of
Yes.
what deception and disappointment and betrayal is like. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I agree with Regina. The examples that you had, they were so heartfelt as if whatever this was happened yesterday. Even the solemnness and the way you read the piece, it seemed like, wow, this is something. And we've come to know you as a poet here and what's important to you. You
Yeah.
have high expectations. You have like a really high degree of standards. And I feel like you also have lessons embedded in your poetry a lot. And they do go back to things that have happened in the past, whether good, bad, or indifferent. I feel like that's kind of your flow. And for the most part, you also go out of the box too. But I love how, like Regina said, you encapsulated what deception is. You use a lot of metaphors, a lot of rhyming in certain places, which I thought was really creative. You said actions reveal what lips seal, right?
And
I
lips
love that.
conceal. Yes.
Yeah. I love that line. And when you said perceived perfection in a neighbor's dwelling, is that the grass is green on the other side? Or what's that actually mean? That?
You got it. You got
Okay.
it.
So much better than grass is green. I was like, ooh, that's a cool. I wonder if that's what you mean. I love that way of saying it. Perceived
Yeah.
perfection in a neighbor's dwelling. Like, psh. Spot. I just love this piece. It's very creative and to me, it just makes you also know, like, wow, this deception, like you even mentioned the family involved. So it seems like it was layers of people who knew about the deception but didn't say anything. That's what it felt like. I'm not sure if I'm even, but yeah,
You're close. You're
close.
there. You're
Okay.
there. Yeah.
I felt
You're
it
there.
because we've all, that pain of being deceived. It's like for me, I felt it even though it, you know what I'm saying? That's how powerful the piece was. So I
Yeah.
appreciate this. Mm-hmm.
It's
Mhm.
amazing when you hear my piece. I don't know why we always seem to capture the same theme without speaking about it before.
Mm-hmm.
It is
Wow.
amazing. I'm just listening to it, and
Wow.
you'll understand when I do my piece.
Wow.
One of
Wow.
them,
Wow.
Cool.
at least.
That's
Mhm.
crazy. So you'll have to read next, Allison, as you know,
Oh,
of course. So Q says his favorite day is Tuesday. Tuesday for me, throwback on Zip. Okay, all right, Tuesday. Just refreshing the chat, make sure I'm not missing any comments here. Cheryl says deception often is layered. Great piece. Yeah, great observation
Thank
because
you.
a lot of people, sometimes, yeah. Thank you for that, Cheryl. Wow. All right. Any other comments from anyone here before we move on?
Just loved it.
Okay, that was great. Thank you for that. And if we have time, we would like you to read another piece.
Cool.
Yes.
Will do. Thanks.
All right, cool. Thank you. All right, Allison, let's see how the theme is going to be carried on by you this evening. What do you have?
ah, so I was just thinking if
Mm-hmm.
walls could talk, if walls could talk.
Mm.
So
Mm-hmm.
if walls could talk, you rest assured there'd be no lies in the world. The truth, my friends, would leave the lips of every man, woman, boy, and girl. Walls would tell us everything, the who, what, when, where, and why. Ain't no lying tongue around here. Speak the truth or you shall die. You see, my friends, walls are everywhere, and walls see everything. No spy on earth can compare. Like a canary, they would sing. And this is how they operate. They end up at the corner with fitted in doors and windows to peep through, just like little black Jack Horner. Walls would tell who's zooming who's rooming who, and what's looming too. Whose spouse is in the neighbor's room saying, baby, I love you. If wars could talk, every nation on planet Earth would be preparing for war. Because what you hold as top secret would be what rumheads are spouting, at the bar. And I ain't referring to the one in the courtroom, not at all, my friend. It's the one selling the bad tasting liquor, as though it's the latest trend. If walls could talk, just one word, all marriages would fail. In the ring of couples, divorce would have wedding bells against the rail. And all the men who lie to their spouses about their office hours? When Wally ready for talk, all will be bawling eye water like summer showers. And when I think of poor lying Pinocchio and how his nose would grow long, I wish I wish that could happen to some nowadays politicians who love to lie wrong and strong. And so, my good people who aren't liars, and we don't have any fake meters. And we know that the Bible tells us, thou shalt not lie and don't be a cheater. I think Master God should give every single wall a thick, wagging tongue so that it can talk up the things that people do and keep us all from doing wrong. That's it.
I love you.
Oh, wow. That's cute.
It is. You know what? Instead of the wall growing this big, enormous tongue to tell us all people's business, why don't people just stop being fake and deceptive? Give the walls a break, you know?
That's okay, really.
Jeez, you said the marriages are failing, and that hit home like, wow, how many people are keeping secrets within those walls? And then how many kids are told, like I was told, even though we didn't have bad secrets in my house. No, mom, don't come for me. But my mom did tell me, keep house business in the house. That's what kids are told. Well, we're told. Now we're
Right.
saying, no, we need to, if the family needs help, people need to ask for it. Don't, harbor secrets and not get help or whatever it is. But that's why that was created because of people lying and deceiving and,
Yeah.
all that stuff you mentioned.
So I'm just saying, how is it that we both came up with this whole idea of deception, It's
Yeah,
amazing.
because of the
Yeah.
synergy within this family. The synergy will
Oh,
always be there.
definitely.
Hmm.
Definitely.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always. Always. Yeah. So this
Like
was
what you call
creative. Oh,
like
sorry, Bello.
like you call the walls Wally.
Repeat that? I've missed it.
She calls the walls Wally
Oh,
if you want
yeah.
to talk.
Wally, right? Okay.
So creative, like her brain, man.
And it's
Um,
Walls got
Great
name.
concept. Great concept. Again, and it did match where we started today. I like whose spouse is in what did you say, the other rooms?
Whose spouse is in the neighbor's room
Oh, the
saying,
neighbors' rooms. Yeah.
baby, I love you.
Yes. So there was some humor, there was a lot of dose of truth. Um, yeah, this was good. And it just made me think of those poor walls again, that just everything that they hear. Any other comments? It was so creative. Ian, you're off mute. What did you think?
Well, I kind of had a frightening thought that
What?
one day we might get to a point where our houses are watching us. They kind of
oh
start.
They are.
God. Oh my
They are
God.
They're kind
watching.
of starting.
Yeah,
They're kind of
yeah.
starting already.
AI is watching, okay? You know it. You know it.
Because there's this thing called the Internet of Everything. I don't know if they will put it in where all the appliances
Mm-hmm.
Oh
have
my
like
gosh.
Bluetooth and
Yep.
so your washing
Oh yeah, I
machine,
don't want none of that.
microwave. Yeah.
I don't want none of that. But
Uh,
yeah, it's there.
yeah. So I mean, 1984, Big Brother.
Oh yeah,
Your TV
it's
is watching you in the house. I mean,
right here.
that's kind of happening already. We just don't know.
What exactly did they mean by that, really quickly? That TV was watching.
In your house in 1984, you
In the
Yeah.
got a
book,
TV in your
yeah.
house.
So what
They're
are they
actually
looking
watching
for?
you.
I don't know.
But
So
how?
how what
Yeah.
just like the phone is watching us right now. I mean,
Just like AI and Alexa and all them watch it was just it was
what
like it was a future fiction. Isn't it going to be horrible? And it's the horror we're living in right now.
Yeah.
Mark
But
Zuckerberg
why are
owns
they
Facebook.
watching? I don't understand. They want to know everybody's business.
Yeah,
Yes, the same way
they want to collect
Alexa is
information.
And
listening.
Yeah.
and then
Same way
Huh?
your
And
Bluetooth.
then
and then
They
they
can
judge
report
you
it to
for it, jail you for it,
report it to the government.
right?
Find out what you like, sell it to you, get rich off you,
Correct.
rob you,
oh
get your
Everything
God.
she's saying.
information.
I mean,
Everything she's saying.
they're doing that
I
in China
want to
already.
go to Mars,
Information
man.
is valuable.
Yeah, they're doing it in China. What do you call it? Social credit. If you don't act a certain way, and then you lose social credit. You can't take a
Oh,
plane. You can get
that
no job. It
they
started
stole
in
that
China.
from Black Mirror.
Well,
If
it's
you
in
watch
China.
Black Mirror,
Yeah, it's in China.
they
You can't access your bank account. You
oh
become
my.
homeless. You can't talk to certain people.
Jesus.
Yikes.
It's been studied in places that we know, like where we are now. So watch out.
Stuff like
Ooh.
that always makes me think about, you know, a poem I wrote, adding to a poem I wrote, A Good Day to Die.
Did you read
Yeah.
that here
When I,
before?
no, I
No?
keep adding to it, but
Oh, you
when you
keep.
look at the state of the world and the future and the way it's going, it makes me glad I'm old. I wouldn't want to be in this another 50 years.
Jeez.
Don't scare
That's
us. Wait, Regina. Wait a minute.
But it's just, it's a thought. It's just like it's like a philosophical thought. Good
Hmm.
day to die. You look at it. Yeah, what's going
Yeah.
on in the world? Might be a good day to die.
We did hear some of that. I remember
Yeah, I
the
think
title.
so. And I just
Yeah,
keep
we heard
having
correct.
thoughts and adding
Oh,
to it.
I can't wait to hear more of it then, because that made me actually feel comfortable about death for the first
Oh,
time.
that's right. You said that. I did really hear. Yeah.
Mhm.
Because, they're not most, but there's some cultures that really celebrate death because
Yes,
it's not an end.
yes,
It's a
yeah,
transition and it's gonna be better.
yeah.
Yeah.
it's
So
just that I won't see Primal Family again.
Yeah,
yeah, no,
absolutely.
no, here's what I think. So that makes me think of a poem I wrote about my ex-husband when he committed suicide. And
Mm,
it was like, surely we will miss you. First, it's like, you will miss the millennium and you will miss the birth of our grandchildren and and then it's like, maybe you're watching us and didn't miss anything. I'm saying
hmm.
maybe he didn't miss any of it. We just miss him.
Mhm.
Wow.
But I don't think he missed us, you know? I
Hmm.
think he's laughing at those grandbabies and
Yeah,
playing
I'm
with them. They
sure.
they probably see him,
They
you know?
probably, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm. Hmm. Absolutely. All right, so in the chat we have DJ Gaddafi saying, "Tear down those walls." Yeah, tear them down. Tear them down. Tell the truth. And Cheryl says, "If walls could talk, they'd say, 'We've heard the truth that you can tell yourself.'" Yeah. Cheryl, you're very poetic. Would you like to come on one day and read? I like how you're putting your words together. All right. So that was excellent. Do you have another piece?
Yes, but this
Okay.
one I think I read it a long some time ago,
Mm-hmm.
but I wanted to read it tonight because it's a tribute to my beloved cousin Carl Everett Miller. He died in December 2024.
Mm-hmm.
But I had written a tribute that spoke to many of the landmarks in Black River that we no longer have.
Mm. Oh my.
Just wanted to share it because before he died, he actually donated the stained windows to the church
Hmm.
Really?
the damage to
I love stained
by
glass.
burial. So
Mhm.
I just wanted to share it because really those things that I promised I can't fulfill because they are no longer there. But let's go.
I'm
It's
sorry. Oh,
I'm cool. I'm
oh
getting
my
there.
goodness. Yeah.
Thank God.
Well, we are holding space
Remembering
for you.
it's titled Remembering You with Love, and it's
Mhm.
a tribute to my beloved cousin Carl Everett Miller. When we hear the sound of waves gently washing the salty beach of Parity and revel in the beauty of the wispy blue skies over our Black River, we will remember you with love. When we trek across the aged wonder of the bridge by the wharf, reminiscent of the days when logwood was king, or view the old world charm of a place they call Waterloo, where history was aptly recorded in the light bulb that still shines, we will remember you with love. When the mouth-watering whiff of freshly baked peg bread from Sunrise Bakery stirs the taste buds and the buttery glory of Mascana's cocoa bread with the real beef patty nestled between, ready to be washed down with fizzy orange soda or refreshing jelly coconut water, we will remember you with love. And when the beauty of the sinking ship finally settles below the blue-green waves, with an artist's dream of a bold orange-hued ball called the setting sun as its backdrop, we will remember you with love. Because our beloved cousin, You served across the broad spectrum of humanity. You loved, you shared, you lived, you cared, building your rich legacy of humility, authenticity, quiet ambition, kindness, and genuine love for people. How could we forget you? You who, when our father passed, enveloped us with kindness and so much love, saying always, "It is my duty." So march on, brave soldier, legal mind of wit, wisdom, quality, and class. You batted well like a master blaster. Your sojourn on planet Earth now done. The victory is finally won. Your soul will rest in perfect peace as we remember you with love.
That was just
Mm.
beautiful, so picturesque.
Hmm.
I could see everything you described. I could smell the bread,
Mm.
taste the patty. Yeah.
Right. Drink the orange fizzy soda.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. The senses were
Hmm.
very active, and you use so many literary devices. There was anaphora, which is uh oh my gosh. It's
Okay,
like
come back.
when the repetition, when you kept saying we,
We
right,
will
the
We
remember
repetition of
remember
you
that
you with
phrase.
love.
with love.
Yes. And then it was an elegy also because it was about mourning the loss of someone. So you use that. And then it also was an ode because it was about emotion. It was the emotions that you were talking about. So you used so many devices in one piece. It was spectacularly written. I heard it much differently. I don't even remember hearing this before. And I always remember your pieces. And this time it was like I heard it for the first time. And it was just
And
delicate to hear. What is
and
it, Regina?
Oh,
soft, it was very soft and sweet. And
Mm-hmm.
for me, remembering someone with love to me makes the death not so sad
Mm, mm,
because
that's true.
everything was
That's
a good
true.
memory.
mm-hmm,
Yeah,
It's a good memory. Yeah.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
that's so true.
Hmm.
Yeah, something to hold on to.
Hmm.
Yeah. Can you say your cousin's name one more time?
Carl Everett Miller.
No, that's right.
Yes,
Okay.
he was Minister of State in the Ministry of National Security. He was an attorney at law and a politician. So
Mm-hmm.
he is Carmen's grandfather.
Really? And she was
Yes,
gonna be here tonight, but she had
yes,
basketball practice. I said, "Oh,
yes.
baby." She said, "I wanted to come." She'll be back
Oh,
next week.
baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was Carmen's grandfather.
Yeah. Or cheer practice. I think she was at a basketball game cheering. Yeah, that was cool. That was a wonderful, Allison. Wonderful. Any other comments? What are you thinking? Anyone else?
Um,
Hmm.
as an elegy or a memoir, I mean, in
Yes.
Jamaica we call it nine nights,
Yes.
as Lady Allison knows well. It
Hmm.
it it made me hungry.
Ah.
Ah,
Yeah, I've seen
food is
videos of those,
synonymous with
man.
9 nights.
Yeah, exactly, because it's supposed to be mournful, but I got hungry, man.
That's hilarious. That's
The
hilarious.
And
patty, the patty and the cocoa bread. No,
the
it was
peg
made
bread.
cocoa bread in Jamaica. It actually got the award for the best cocoa bread in Jamaica.
Really,
Sunrise Bakery. Uh-huh.
I gotta check it out again.
It's no more.
No more. Wow.
No, it's
Oh.
all gone. It's all
Oh.
gone.
Oh.
Well,
That's why
hopefully they can
I read
rebuild
it.
in a few years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The
It could
menu is,
happen.
the recipe is still in their heads, I guess.
Correct. Yeah, absolutely. All
Mm.
right. Well, thank you, Miss Allison.
You're
Beautiful job.
welcome.
And we're traveling right along. So, Regina, would you like to read next?
I would. I have two.
Wonderful.
So I'm not sure if I've ever read this one before, but kind of like Velo, I wrote this in 1987.
Ooh, a
So
treat for us all. How was Regina in
in
1987?
87. So this poem was written in response to a poet whose name was I.E., and the name of her book of poetry was Cruelty.
Oh, okay.
Really? So anyway,
Wow.
so this poem is called Cruelty for I.E.
Okay.
I have been reading these poems now for 34 years with jazz, rock, R&B, Kool-Aid wine, vodka, and tea. Finally to hip hop and mango juice. They cut deeper at every stage. And on the eve of crondom, long after childbirth, that weighted grape that broke this vine, after boyfriends, manmates, husbands, girls, lovers, butch women partner, and sexlessness, after hysterectomy, after lumpectomy, warm, wiggly stretch marks, the winded path from ecstasy to routine. The blood never dried. The red-white meat lay exposed beneath ragged lips that can no longer be closed. Stagnant and fermenting, I no longer dream of what I'll be when I'm grown. I no longer wonder at romance. I accept my ugliness, my loneliness, resentment, and just plain evil ways. They are rank as these poems about blood, cuts, and guts, middle-aged masturbation, and murder. I take a deep breath, crack my bleeding lips, and write.
Oh, gosh, that was heavy. Has my heart beating.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. That's
Right?
the very word, heavy.
Heavy.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Ooh.
necessary. Wow. To me, I kept saying, wow, her soul right here, her soul was stolen from her.
Oh.
But what's weird is like the first part of the poem, I didn't feel that way. It was more like a matter of fact, this is life. I'm coming to
Mm-mm.
terms. And then all of a sudden you allowed
You've
yourself
got,
to
yes.
feel. Or is that it? Like,
Yeah, it was, yeah, that's what it felt like. Like I'm on the eve of crondom.
mm-hmm.
Give it up. It ain't gonna get no better.
It ain't gonna,
I
yeah,
accept it. I just accept it and I'll chronicle it.
yeah. And we don't accept that for, you already know, we're always
Yeah,
told
yeah,
this
no,
is
and
so
I expect more of life now, and
1980.
I have much more of life.
Yeah.
But and I could, IE was very much like that. She died sometime, I think, in the late 90s, a pretty young woman.
Mm.
But one of her poems that I related to most, well, I
Mm.
can't quote the whole thing, it's short, but it basically said, "What would I do with a man?
Mm.
Pull him on like these pair of rawhide boots and stomp hell out of my loneliness."
Wow. Ooh.
Yeah, and I
Wow.
was at that point, you know what I mean? This was like
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting divorced, and I've been divorced for a while, and it's like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah, there is no romance.
Yeah.
There's just,
Yeah.
putting on the boots and trying to stomp hell out of your
Routine.
loneliness. So it was like it's better to just accept being lonely, accept feeling ugly, accept like this is it.
Oh.
That was the part I wanted to ask you about.
Mm.
Why ugliness, and to what were you referring?
Me?
Not you.
Oh,
Why?
I thought I was ugly. I don't think I'm ugly now, but I did at the time.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah, yeah,
okay.
I did then.
Mm-hmm.
But
And part of
why?
it was being rejected made me think I must be ugly.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rejection,
Because
the
Mm-hmm.
rejection, the running around and all that. Okay. I must be ugly.
Mm-hmm.
ladies with high cheekbones are never ugly.
All right now.
That's
You
what
know,
somebody told
Yeah.
me.
Well,
okay.
it's true.
Somebody
Plus, she was
told me.
never the ugly one. It was the other person. Well,
Oh
never,
yeah,
never mind. I
really.
don't
No,
want,
really, the ugly behavior. Right. Yeah.
but yeah, correct.
That's
But
what I was
somehow
thinking.
we
That's why I
women
was
make it.
asking.
Yeah, make it,
Sorry.
yeah.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
That's
And
why I wondered to what or whom were you referring the ugliness. I thought was just the whole state of being of the other
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
person.
and
Mm-hmm.
Let's
deceitful
see.
deceitful people who don't know how to be kind to you. I'm not even judging them. They want you
Yeah.
to think you're ugly.
Yeah, they're
They
hurt
want you to feel
themselves.
like you deserve to be treated poorly and all that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, they're broken themselves. That's where because when
Right, that's where that comes from. Yeah.
yeah. Wow.
Thank you.
That was such a, whew, there was a couple of things that stood out, but to me, I kind of just wanted to sit in the feelings of it. But the ragged lips what did you
Oh
say?
yeah, the
Ragged
red white
lips.
meat lay exposed from ragged lips that will never be can never be closed.
Yes, yeah, yeah, yeah. So ragged lips that can never be closed. I could take that in so many ways,
Oh,
actually.
and to me they were vaginal
No,
lips. You just
that's
done
what I thought.
you done ripped me apart.
That
You
is
know,
what I
whatever. Your
thought,
babies
Regina.
done come here and
Uh,
ripped their way out,
correct.
and it's like, yep,
Yeah. I wondered
yeah,
which
yeah.
ones. Okay, that's
It's like
so,
it's only not only like you took it, you just tore it up and
yeah,
it
yeah,
ain't no good
yeah.
no more.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Whew.
Yeah,
Mm,
yeah.
That
I
is
felt
not
that.
nice. Ooh.
So the very last line,
Hmm.
about cracked lips, and then I write.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was heavy to me, but it also ties back to the vagina.
Yeah.
You
Hmm.
know, you're pushing
Hmm.
through. It's painful, but you're pushing through.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You know what I
Hmm.
mean? So,
No.
you ever
Yeah.
had when's the last time you had chapped lips?
Yeah, I crack my
Mhm.
bleeding lips and right. Yeah.
Man, that
I'm just
crack,
gonna let it out. Here it is.
that lip gloss, man, you feel some pain, man.
But don't you have the option to say no, no agony here?
Well,
Yeah.
not at the time I
Yeah,
didn't know
but
that.
hmm
And I wasn't even especially it's not like I was crying when I wrote it. It was like, this is what it is.
yeah.
Resignation.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
But in the end, she pushed
Kind
through
of
though. She picked
resignation.
up the
Correct.
pen. She picked up the pen and pushed through and right.
Yeah, right.
So,
Correct.
Yep.
so
Yep.
Yeah.
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 Was writing your solace? Was that
Oh,
your
absolutely. Absolutely. It's like live to write another day.
Hmm.
And I used to
oh
even think, I
Hmm.
want one of I'd kind of hope, my hope was there's gonna be a happy poem coming out of me at some point. Back in those days,
Yeah,
it's like,
back in
yeah,
those days. Yeah. Wow.
I'm not smelling it or feeling it, but it's
But
going
one
one day
day,
I'll have one. Yeah.
always had hope. I mean, you have to have hope with the things that you've shared with us that you've been through.
Yeah.
You are hope.
Oh
And
yeah.
as long as
real.
you can breathe and live and you're above ground,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
you've
Yeah.
got to have hope
It's real good
or you
now.
die. Yeah.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So I'm just looking at the chat to make sure. Okay, nothing else yet. All
Okay.
right. That was a lot to digest. You have another one, right?
Yep. This
Okay.
is a short one.
Hmm.
It's not much happier, but it's not whatever. It's what it
It's
is.
real.
It's called Feral.
Feral, like a
Hmm.
feral cat.
Yeah.
Hmm.
He plants a seed he cannot grow, nor commit to know. His essence, his future, his divine creation, walks away slowly, swinging, singing the soft song of wide skirts and delicate slips, wrapping and swaddling her shifting hips. She is the fertility, nutrient, actualization, maximization of his seed. He watches the best of his life, swimming in his wife, walk away.
Oh.
She, disappointed, depressed, destitute, and broken. He, regretful, remorseful, remembering that he forgot to be her lover. She is gone, no forwarding address. He knows he is incomplete without her. He knows a woman is a man to whom a womb has been added, a blessing indeed. Swaddling his seed, she goes on to complete what they started. Dominance and violence could not hold her. Begging and drunk tears no longer moved her, except to move her away. Wild and unfathered, his seed will grow as a weed, feral.
Oh, that's a powerful way you ended that piece too. Like, and I've noticed the first piece, the way you ended it was
Uh,
profound, and necessary to end it just in that way that I can't even describe what it is. Kind of like some kind of finality. I don't know what it is, but
Unpredictable,
is it that?
unexpected.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't think she would, yes, she
Mm-hmm.
would end. It just ends,
Mm-hmm.
but it's very powerful. The words that she ends with, like that single,
Yes,
per for real.
absolutely. And taking on domestic violence and being able to showcase it in this way, a domestic violence relationship and everything that poetic, I mean, you use the poetic license to talk about those things that happen, those feelings, the emotions, the actions that take place, the guilt, all of those things that we see in those types of relationships came to life. And that was, I really want to hear it again. It's like, wow, to sit in that.
Mhm.
Any other thoughts?
So what does feral mean in this context? And
Mm,
who is feral?
good question.
Oh yeah, Pharaoh is like a wild cat, a dog, an animal in the wild
Oh,
that's
oh,
untamed, unsocialized.
Hmm.
Feral.
Yes.
Hmm.
Right.
Okay, feral. Okay.
So if you have a cat and it's domesticated, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
And you leave it by itself for a few years,
Yeah.
or a pig, it goes back to being feral. So
Yeah.
it goes back to what it originally was.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
I'm trying to figure if who's in this case is feral. Is it the man or the woman? Because it's wild and untamed.
The man.
Is she returning to a place, or she's running from a feral place?
Ah, and what I'm
Interesting.
saying that this
Uh-huh.
child
Oh,
will
That
be
is produced.
wild and
okay.
unferaled, wild
Mm,
and unfathered.
right.
His seed will grow as a weed.
Oh, okay.
Feral.
See,
Yes,
got
Okay.
feral.
you.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Got you.
Yeah.
Mm.
And so, some of it is about well, I was gonna say taking fathers out, but in this case, it's not a father that should be in, like he should be in, but he should know how to act.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
And what really inspired me thinking about this, a situation you see a lot, but at the time I wrote it, the couple next door, the man was terrible with his domestic violence and drinking and stuff, and she was pregnant with twins. And
Mm.
due to his battering,
Mm.
one of the twins was dead
Oh,
inside of her,
Oh,
oh
no.
no.
and they
Mm-hmm.
had to bring her in to bring the other one out, born
Mm.
premature, just lots and lots. And it took all of that for her to say,
I'm
I'm
done.
out,
Enough.
Mm-hmm.
and so she still had, yeah, whatever. She still had one either in her when she went to the hospital and
Yeah.
never would tell him, sought domestic violence services, wouldn't tell him where she was going.
Very good.
And then he just proceeded to sit on the porch drunk and cry and, just very, very broken people.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm. Wow.
yeah.
You
So,
provided a big, oh, go ahead, Ian.
so my takeaway from this is that
Mm-hmm.
a lot of us live in houses and we have good jobs and we wear suits and we drive
Mm-hmm.
fancy cars
Mm-hmm.
and we're feral because
Mm-hmm.
a lot of cats were like very upstanding on the public. They come home and they batter their families.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Hmm.
Absolutely.
So the only time his humanity came out is when she left him and he's sitting on the veranda crying.
Ball down the place.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But before that, he was feral himself. He was a wild animal.
And he
Right.
was a successful
That's
man. He
right.
was an electrician. He was successful. He had a boat and,
Right.
showed off his
Mm-hmm.
boat and all that stuff. And it's
Mm-hmm.
like,
There you
none of
go.
that counts if you beat your wife and scare your kids. And the oldest
Nope.
son was about 6 at the time.
Mm-hmm.
He's the one that
Oh,
really went feral, like watching this, and then it was over, and he saw his mother almost die and
Wow.
Yeah.
just got
Wow.
out of
Yep.
control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, a lot of the men who abuse are 40-year-old men
Mm-hmm.
who are married. Like I mean, that's the demographic,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
unfortunately. And they
Yeah.
do wear suits. They're judges, they're police. How many policemen? Not to, it's
Oh,
just
yeah.
the
No, but
truth.
it's true. It's true.
mhm.
Yeah.
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 So, all
Yeah.
right. There
They
was some
must have learned it from somewhere.
Pardon?
the father, yeah, perhaps from his own father. I don't know.
Yeah.
Usually.
Mm-hmm. There were some comments that had come through late from due for your earlier poem, Regina. So let's see. Tracy Virgo had a question for your first poem. He was saying, is that the ugly duckling syndrome?
Maybe.
Mm,
Maybe.
I'm a swan. So I guess so. Now I'm a swan. Black
Yeah, beautiful
swan.
swan now, for
Right?
sure. For
Yeah.
sure. Great question. Deb says that the deception poem, she thought she loved that poem. And then lovely wall poem as well. My grandma said always says walls have ears. That's what my grandma used to say too. She goes on to say, lovely tribute, Allison. Love Saint Elizabeth. Solace, no one can ever make me feel ugly. I know that's right, Debs. No one can ever do that for you. And then she says, need to hear one day the pretty poem. Okay, Regina, you have an assignment.
Oh, okay. The pretty
You've
poem.
already declared that you're a swan, so you're all on the same page.
Okay, right. I'll write the pretty poem.
The pretty
You know
poem,
what? That
right?
almost feels, I hate to say it.
What?
That feels silly.
Well, we're gonna get silly and
Okay.
see what happens. I
Pretty
want to
feels
see what
like it should feel
happens.
ugly, but pretty to me feels shallow, silly, and insignificant. I'd rather be deep.
Well, you know what? Your pretty can be deep. It can, we don't know what it's going to be yet. It could
That's
be the
true. That's true.
deepest poem you ever wrote.
I'm gonna try it. I'm
Mhm.
gonna try that
Thank you,
challenge.
Debs. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
you
Yeah,
need to look
awesome.
in the mirror some more.
Oh, she knows she the bomb, right? Right, Regina?
You know what? I think that taking selfies is ridiculously narcissistic. When people started doing that, I
I
refuse to take a
agree.
selfie. It's
I
like
agree.
it's like we shouldn't think we're ugly, but the most important thing is not how we look.
Hmm.
For me, I'll get every once in a while, I just feel like getting dressed up because I feel like I call it my fem attack, but mostly it's a business decision. How am I going to look to go to this meeting and what are they going to pay me? How much makeup is it worth for what I'm going to get paid? Strictly
Yeah,
business. Yeah.
yeah, I hear that.
Well, my left hand doesn't allow me to take selfies, and I'm so glad.
I just think it's like such a sign of our society today and so much narcissism.
I don't like to
I've
take
taken a few
selfies.
selfies in my time. I have not evolved like these women to my left.
Just
I'm sure I'll mature in a few more years and stop.
It's just that
Love
I
it.
just don't know how to hold it.
I'll teach you if you really want to know. I'll
I
teach
just wouldn't do it.
you.
Once again, even the pictures, that's a business thing. I need a headshot for a business card or for a website or something, but I don't want to just look at myself.
Yeah.
And not
Oh,
because I'm
how do
ugly,
I
it's
know
just
it?
foolish.
Yeah. I understand. I understand where you're coming from. I
And
get
looks are meant to change. It's fleeting.
that. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I will
That's the
focus
truth.
on my soul, but I'm not going to focus on how I
Mm-hmm.
look and think that that's somehow equated to somebody loving me or something. It's
Right.
just a bunch of myth.
Well, people aren't often able to look at their soul or sit with their soul. I
Right.
don't think you can, but I don't, I think other people, it's more about the superficiality that's more comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we all should get a little bit deeper. All right. Thank you,
You're
Regina.
so welcome.
Appreciate
Thank you
you.
all.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. So we have Majin left and Ian left. And usually they do kind of close out the night. Every now and then we shake it up, have them go first. So, Majin, Ian, would either of you like to go next? Who?
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll go
All
ahead.
right.
All
Majin's
right.
next.
All right.
All right, so this is gonna be a little bit different than what I'm.
Oh, I'm sorry, Majin. Can I stop you 1 second? These
Go ahead.
comments are coming through so slow on my phone. I'm just going to read them while they are talking about her poem and then we'll move on. I apologize.
No, okay.
Thank you. So Deb says, wild, wild Rolling Stone, abusive fatherhead, pathetic man, sigh. Mm. Cheryl says, my takeaway, a man who has lost his love through betrayals, actions that he regrets. He struggles with his internal deceptions and life regrets. Absolutely. And running away from him in that bottle to make him forget all. I agree. I agree. And then Debs says it can be pretty deep. You get it? Pretty deep. Ooh. Debs, you need to get on here with some poetry too. I'm telling you.
Really?
All right. Very good. Thank you guys for your comments. Now, Majin, what do you have for us?
Oh, all right. Yeah, this is different, but we'll go with it. It's a bunch of feelings.
Ooh, feelings. Let's
Yeah.
go.
I love deeply. I mean, deeply. I come with gifts, spiritual guides that'll uplift those I love. They and I help my love reach their goals. Just suppose you had to go down a long road all alone, in the dark, amongst sharks. And without a doubt, my love will light a spark, guarding you to the next restful spot. It's regrettable to discredit true love. Disrespecting it leads to a downtracking in attention. An abundance of negligence shall commence for leaving me, I, true love, in dissonance. The suspense adds to the distance. So head towards the fence, for my heart is on defense. And you offended a heart that beats for you. Got me fucked up thinking I'll be up late at night, searching the dark, scorching and tearing up my insides, branching to my brain, attempting to send pain, accumulating disdain is your accomplishment. Fancy the astonishment at my disappearance, not an attempt to ghost, nor should I love your close friends. But to boast, one did call to give a toast. Said she'd love to be my guest, long as all season I host. My love, my heart has never been a hoax. And I'd rather not love a hoe. So when I say I love deeply, listen and feel me. Because if not, this will be the last time you see me.
Mm, mm, mm. Sometimes when you're writing, it's like you're using, it's your voice and you're speaking for me as well. So you talking about love in this way is almost like, it's almost like you became love. It's not, so at first it's like, okay, you're proclaiming what true love is. You're proclaiming, it's like a dissertation on love. It's a proclamation on real love and what it is, how it feels like. And, everybody
Mhm.
covets me and everybody covets the love that I give. So if you don't want, it's okay. But it started to feel like you were love, like it was actually you were embodying love itself. I don't know if that even makes no sense.
I get it. I definitely
You
get it.
get
Because
it?
it's, yeah, that was like the theme of the poem was essentially like I'm talking to somebody and they're like, oh, yeah, no, like, you don't care about me. And it's like, oh, no, like I did. Like I prayed for you every night. Like I thought about you every night, every day. I don't, it's like, so like you say I didn't love you, but like I have nothing but love for you. I thought of nothing of
Right.
the greatest highest regard for
Mhm.
you. So yeah.
Yes. Yes. Because
Yeah.
that is real love that people just don't get.
Mhm.
And the first part of it is very pretty. I thought about that.
Hmm.
The pretty, it really is. It's very pretty.
Hmm.
It's very beautiful. Um,
Yes.
it's very pure. And then I think the second part is simply very truthful.
Yes. Exactly.
It's the
Exactly.
writing on the wall.
On the wall, writing on the wall. The wall is the theme tonight.
Mhm.
Like
Um,
it's like being in love with love itself.
mm,
Yeah, I
mhm.
like that.
I like that too. And it's such an action verb for you. It's just,
Mhm.
it's more, it's so much more than a feeling,
Yeah.
you know? There was one other thing I was thinking about. Oh, I like how you said protecting us from sharks. I'm like, yes, protect us, protect us. How did you say that line again? Can you repeat it? Um,
Um, just suppose you had to go down the long road all alone in the dark amongst the sharks.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
that's a scary thought.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That buffer, that real, the buffering that real love will do, it will just protect us
It's
from no.
so funny because Allison said that's scary. And I just think of walking in the dark with the sharks as just another day. And I'm
No.
gonna figure out how to knock them out. You know, I'm gonna be fine. I'm not scared. It's just like that's
Hmm.
what my expectation.
Yeah.
But
But see, that's what I'm talking to. That's what I'm saying. Like every day you go outside and we're among sharks, and it's like
Yeah.
everybody's trying to beat you up. They're trying to beat me up. Like,
Hmm.
what makes you
Yeah,
think I don't love you? You know what I mean? Like I
Hmm.
care and pray for you every day. I'm dealing with you. And then it's like, oh,
Hmm.
okay.
yeah,
Hmm.
oh, so
right,
you're
yeah.
talking
Yeah.
about land sharks then?
Yeah.
Yeah. But you can, I mean, I mean, we can imagine anything.
Just danger, just danger, right.
Correct, correct. But that is what I saw, land sharks. And some sharks, you don't recognize the sharks till they bite you.
Right? I don't be coming up
Like,
here
oh.
acting like a catfish. But got on a catfish disguise or you whatever kind of fish you like. Is wearing that, okay?
Right? I thought it was a red snapper and a
Right, like I said, looking like a
neck.
red snapper coming up at you, right? Think it's gonna be something good. It's really a shark.
Be careful. That's why you don't, that's why when you have real love, you protect it, you nurture it, you do everything, or else you can succumb to sharks and other things. I love that. I'm swept up with that. I could talk about that for another 2 hours. Any other comments? Ian, Velo, anybody else? All right, let's go to the chat really quick and hope that it will show me what's actually. Okay. DJ Gaddafi says, no kiss and say goodbye in this one. No, 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 no.
Hardly.
Just bye. Bye. That's
Mm.
what you got. Cheryl
Sorry,
says,
he's gonna get you.
Cheryl says, there is depth of loneliness needing to contact with another. There is depth of loneliness needing to contact with another. Okay. All right. I'm loving you guys' interpretations here and feelings. Very good. All right. Did you have another one?
I do.
You do. Okay, I want to say
Yeah.
one more thing before you move on. I like again the way you read syllable by syllable sometimes your phrases, because again, it makes the something about the words make they mean more. I don't know why. But when you read very slow, it's just so much more intentional and I can feel it more.
Yeah,
So,
me too. I can take it in. I can absorb it. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you. I'll keep
Mhm.
that note.
Sure, no problem.
Okay. So this one, I promised you guys that I would finish it before I left to Japan. So I finished it. It's called I'm a Long Way from Home. I'm a long way from home. Even here, I'm far from my mythical place of birth, serene, fertile earth. My mom called me from the edge of the block. My dad would whistle a searing missile to my ears for many years before cell phones. And that's how I was called home. A Rolling Stone. Next is Granny, the only lady that could get me home from the army instantly, because her life would be over in an instant. However, she insisted that I visit, then dismissed me. Go see the world for us, as you've done all I've requested, and our next life is destined. Safe. Make your fate. And before my granny crossed life's lake, I'm discovering wondrous sights, soaring heights. I'm into these type of things. Hearing the oldest trees speak in creeks, watching hot springs leak through stones, restoring that viewing the land is boring, simple, sitting, listening to subtle silence, rising tones of birds, the season's hormones shown by seeing it in Japanese and only be a phase, yet in this page. Get a taste of freedom. Go see Earth's kingdom, my son. Grandfather sunset ritual. Simultaneously, I'm partaking in an international wedding, celebrating union with a destination across the world when a family member is crossing worlds. So never dismiss a feeling to visit that travel itch. Dig it. There's only today. So live it. That's that piece.
Love it.
Amen. I hope everybody hearing that out there. Live it today. Life isn't
Yes.
wait for nobody. Oh, so you finished this piece. I remember this piece.
Mhm.
Ian, you want to talk about it first, or you want me?
No, you go ahead.
Okay. You want me?
No, you go ahead.
Okay. I like the idea of them sending you off, and I was surprised. I didn't remember feeling that way before, like hearing them send you off. I do remember your grandma, I believe, saying "see the world," but then again, I think I'm thinking about her in another piece where she was like the pinnacle part of your life, taking care of other children and showing you so many things. And I think maybe I mixed it up with that one a little bit, but I like how everybody was sending you off to see the world and report back to them in a way. Um, the splendors of listening to silence. When you said that, I'm just like, wow. And in a place like Japan, where someone who hasn't been there, I've only seen on documentaries, would think it's very loud, but yet you found, I mean, obviously there's different places, but you found a place, a silent place, probably in the midst of everything as you were taking in all of the sights, as you called them, iconic and ironic. And of course, we get that. It's just so many levels to this piece that you were able to. I see why it took more than one day or one time to write it, because it took you, I think, to come back and process more of it to write more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, the seasons, hormones shown. Seasons, hormones shown. That line right there. I mean, that's an amazing line. Anybody else? I just love the entire piece. I could have just kept going on. What
I
do you guys
appreciate
think
you.
about this piece?
So there's an impression I'm getting from it.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of weird
Mhm.
because he went to Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
But the impression I'm getting is like the American side sending them off had a Japanese type attitude. Like I was watching a movie last night called
Hmm.
it's a Japanese movie called Ice Cream Fever,
Ice cream
Mhm.
fever. Okay.
and the way the cadence of his poetry reminded me of the movie.
Are you
And
serious?
yeah,
Oh
it's like
wow.
the kind of
Oh my God.
kind of picturesque, the silence, because there's a lot of silence in this poem. Nature itself, because
Yeah.
Japan has some very quiet places. The Japanese, on a whole, are kind of quiet.
Yeah.
They
True, true,
appreciate
true.
silence. So
Reserved people,
yeah, so
right?
That is true.
it's like
Mhm.
his grandparents, all these Japanese grandparents, send them off into the world. Go see the
You
world. So
know,
they're Americans sending them to Japan. So
Oh my
it's a
gosh.
whole thing going on here with the poetry. So yeah,
That's dope, man.
Yeah,
That's dope.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
dope.
That was great. That was great right there. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I dig
yeah.
that. I appreciate that.
See, Ian, you should have just
I,
went first. I would have been quiet. I liked what you said.
And I agree in
That's
some
dope.
ways, with what you say about Japanese culture, but my mind went right to lately what I've been paying a lot of attention to is Japanese youth doing
Hmm.
like modern day hip hop kind of dancing and
Oh
stuff and
yeah.
just really
Mhm.
getting into that. And then it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, that's not quiet. But
Sure.
yeah,
no,
yeah. But I'm loving it.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was gonna share that there was a time when somebody told me that because of the way Japanese homes are set,
Hmm.
divided by frames, that when they're making love, they don't make any sound because it only goes through. So the quietness, I think, permeates all aspects of Japanese life. I'm not sure if it's true.
Wow.
I
I
don't
heard.
Mhm.
believe it. I
I
don't
want
believe
to
it's
know
true.
that.
I just can't.
Is it true,
I
Majin?
can't
Is it
imagine.
true?
The, the
I can't.
architecture is pretty good. That's all I can say.
All right. You see?
Yeah, no, I bet it is. I can't picture silent sex though. Ain't nobody trying to
Really?
do that. Ain't
They,
nobody
they,
want to do
they,
that.
they can't scream out with joy or
Yes.
agony.
Don't nobody want to do that. That's
Speak for
like
yourself, Regina. Speak for yourself.
they don't want to be quiet. Okay,
If
I'll
if
speak for
if if,
myself.
they, if they're stealing love on the side, they can't make too much noise.
Yeah, no. I just have to holler and let it out.
Ah,
Whatever.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
right. Yeah.
She ain't hear that from me.
But you know what? Speaking of Japan, so I practice a form of Buddhism that's based in Japanese culture and stuff, rooted there.
Mhm.
And one of my favorite quotations is suffer what there is to suffer, enjoy what there is to enjoy. And when you drink sake, stay home with your wife.
Mhm.
It's like the secret to life.
Mhm.
Got it. Lesson. All right, I'm putting that in my back pocket. I don't have a wife, but I'm gonna still put it in there.
and
I love
and
it. I
and
love it.
and just real quick with that, Regina, I have to agree. Like we could talk next time more about culture, but like 100% that what you just said is true.
Yeah,
Mm,
yeah,
It is
mm.
true.
yep,
Yeah, we should learn. We should talk more about your trip here when we can. You know what I mean? We would love to know
definitely.
more for
Yeah,
sure about
for
it.
sure. And I felt your spirit traveling. That's, you know what I
Ooh,
mean? Even more
sure,
so
for
than your
sure.
body's traveling. I go in here, it's like, yeah, with the grandma and what she said, it's like, yeah, that the spirit is traveling.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
You was in
Into.
the military, right, Jean?
Say again?
Right. You're in the military, right?
Yes, yes, I would.
What made you think about it?
So well, it's just that, his grandmother sent him away, and apparently she sent him into the military. He went into the
Mm-hmm.
military to get away and, experience Japan and stuff. It's like a story, and I was following it all the way.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw him going overseas and having fun and thinking about home, and he would come back home sometimes, see them and all that. It was just
Mm-hmm.
intertwined.
Yeah.
I was
Indeed.
surprised. I mean, the poem was clear that you were in the military, but it was so surprising to me because you're such a genuine human being. And I may be ignorant, but my assumption is that that wipes humanity out of you. That's just what I've always thought. And it's because I remember my father was a monster. That's just true. And the
Mhm.
man next door was a monster. And I remember hearing my mother talk to the woman next door about their husbands. And they both
Mhm.
said, well, he wasn't like that before he went in the service.
Mm.
So I just assumed that that's what that did to
Mhm.
people.
It does change people. I mean, I can definitely agree and say that like I'm not the same person when I came out. I definitely have my damages as we all have our own,
Yeah,
PTSD.
yeah,
But but
Mhm.
it either exudes like your greatest qualities or it's gonna exhume your worst qualities, and then
yeah,
somebody's gonna lean in the door.
All
yeah,
right.
Yeah,
yeah.
Mhm.
I agree. And what's so poignant is when you said what you thought about people in the military. As soon as you said that, Majin laughed. So
Oh
to me,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
kind of
Like
the
I didn't think
antithesis.
anybody come out of the military and write a poem.
Yeah.
Come out of the military and be drunk, beat people up, hate yourself, whatever. Wake up every
Hmm.
day like my father say, niggas ain't shit.
Woo.
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey, but
Mhm.
isn't Chris a vet also?
Repeat that.
Yes,
Chris,
yeah,
isn't he a
Chris
vet
is a vet.
also?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
these are the most. I don't know them personally, but my impression of them over the years is that these are two of
Mhm.
the most peaceful warriors that I know.
oh, absolutely. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
So
amazed.
yeah,
yeah,
I mean, you wouldn't think that because
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
warriors who write poetry. I mean, that's the best therapy, man.
Hmm.
yeah, yeah. No,
So
it's true.
yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right. Cheryl says that she had said something earlier, and so she had said there is depth. She made a correction. There is depth of loneliness needing to connect with one another, not contact.
Okay.
All right. All right. Welcome, DLC, in the building as well, listening. Okay. So thank you again, Majin.
Appreciate you.
Awesome job as usual. Have me thinking for the rest of the night. All right. Ian.
All right. So I have two, but I couldn't decide which one to read. But Margin decided which one I should read.
All
So
right, cool.
thanks, man. So this kind of came about in an interesting way. I happened to be watching Willa Smith one day on a video concert she was doing.
You were watching who?
Willa Smith, Will Smith's daughter.
Oh, okay. Willow Smith.
And I'm
Mm-hmm.
watching this. I'm saying, wait a minute, this ain't no gimmick. This girl is a serious musician.
Mm.
Like Willa Smith,
Mm.
don't sleep on Willa Smith.
Mm-hmm. I agree with you.
She's the real deal.
I agree.
So she has an album coming out called Empathogen, and the name, the word caught my mind.
I didn't know about that.
This is where this came from. It has nothing to do with Willa Smith, just that one word.
Okay.
So here it is.
Yeah.
In an empty room, it cried. In an empty room, it cried out. So much presences, but no presence for my prescience. Pathogens, no empathy for the dark. Willow weeps, willow sleeps, bending and drifting in gravity's wind. Spaces folding in on themselves, string theory. A strange fruit strung on the hands of time. A guitar that doesn't rhyme. A fugue in time. A minimalist crime, but exudes the primarily essence of the finite, finality, finally. Plasma forming question marks in the space of a vacuum. Continuity in the continuum. Limits on the maximum where nothing can exist, but the wholeness is a composite of emptiness times nothingness. Mass times deceleration on the tip of a light beam. Loudness of space is a silent scream. Where are you going in this dream? Leave this world behind, spinning into an afterlife of illusion. Go towards the light, the vice of the voice said. Laying the trap of samsara, flying carpet back on the map of repetition. Vengeful, jealous, angry deities of love, soothing the soreness of contradiction with a salve of paradox. As you slip down the slide of mystery with a false cost of history. I apologize, the invisible wall said, but for what? In the four corners of the invisible cage with the open gate, which it dare not leave, writing love poems for the bereaved, making promises when the sands of Sahara is all you can weep. Pretend to grieve, choking on the dust of deceit. Can you hear the sheep as they bleat, or the beep of electric robots counting electric sheep? I, AI captain, I see you in the after death, not the place where you will sweat nor sleep, laying cosmic bets of imaginary monsters and regrets. So what was it all about this time, in spite of the flotsam and jetsam and grime? A compass design, school of learning, reminded of that place by a yearning. It was all about love, unconditional. And that's it.
So you expect me, you have to explain that to me.
Wait, why you? No.
Explain
that's not how
it.
it works. That's not how it
You've got
works.
to explain it to me.
This is
He said,
poetry.
no, sir, no. You
This is
explain it to
poetry.
him.
This is poetry. You have to make it what you will.
No.
She said no.
God, let me tell you, I caught AI. What was that?
Huh?
What?
It's okay.
I said I
Repeat
AI
it. What
captain.
about AI? What'd you say?
AI.
I said I AI captain.
Captain.
Oh, AI. Oh gosh.
Ian, come on, man. Come
Y'all
on.
gonna be surprised at what I saw. And I'm like, am I really seeing this play out in this poem? But I saw it. Alex, so anybody want to go first before I say what I saw?
Well, you go.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe
I mean, I got one too.
maybe Name can explain what I wrote.
I don't know.
Yeah. So
I
yeah,
don't know.
Good
we'll let
Lord.
Amanda, we'll
I
have
thought
hers get
Martin had me, but Lord of mercy.
um so so Ian, I saw, oh my God, there's a lot that I saw. Okay, so like we started out as like a willow tree, right? And then we turned into like an atom. Like then we went to atom, like I seen
Mm-hmm.
creation, then I seen
Mm-hmm.
nature being mixed
Okay.
in it, and then I seen when you said AI captain, then I seen like Willow on stage now spreading out to other cells and atoms, but then they're following her.
Mm.
Um,
You
you
should
said
look at them
something.
your glasses here.
Huh?
Um,
Nothing.
you said you said something about apologize, or they said they why they were sorry, and then she was choking on the tears of the desert. Then I'm seeing like her sit on the throne, like she's at the top, she's made it,
Mm.
and then
Mm-hmm.
I can see it kind of like resolving in the circle of a pathogen of like a cell, the blood cell. Once again, is like this is always going to continue to happen. This is kind of like the flow of life. If I can, I mean, I saw a lot, but like that's how I'm trying to put the synopsis.
Yeah.
Allison, there you have it.
There you have it. And I don't have to say a word.
But look here, you don't know how me stay already, you know. I you don't know how me stay already. You have
Yes.
got to break that down for me. You see, my brain don't reach this yet at all. AI, come on, AI.
You know what
Can
I saw? I saw, like Majin saw, Willow on stage when he talked about the strings, when he talked about those different aspects. I thought that she was kind of leap. So Majin was talking about the scientific piece of it, and I thought that she, oh my God, I can't explain this.
I know it was deep.
It's yeah,
Okay.
it's so okay. Let me just try. So she was on the stage. The music was her therapy. It was she was calling out to the audience about what Ian was saying in her music and benefiting from the therapeutic part of it and actually running away from her family. I'm not saying her family is bad. I swear it
Mm.
was just what I felt because of what he's saying. So it's kind of like she's alone. She's with the audience. Her music is her therapy, and she's talking about what Ian is describing.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
Majin said it better because he, with the scientific elements of it, I was like, yo, is this
Yeah.
philosophically her on stage? Like, what's going on here? I couldn't stay in one place, but I think Majin said it better.
Yeah,
But
it was okay. So then, like, okay, so now even with what you just said with that, I can say like we can go to like to simplify it. I can see like a mother willow tree. Like it sounded like Ian seen a mother willow tree
Hmm.
mm,
singing. So nature singing back to nature to us, but then all of a sudden now it turns to the masses, the people are now like AI robots. Now they
Oh
have
my
to just
gosh.
keep consuming
mm,
life because now we can't stop entertaining another because we're here.
Wow. I get
mm,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I get that. I get that.
I mean, she's a creative
Whoa.
child,
Mm-hmm.
and her music, with her music, she takes off. You ever see a video where somebody's in a video and they're flying and they
Mm-hmm.
transform in a psychedelic type of way?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
There's
Mm-hmm.
something psychedelic about her. So she's going through all these phases that she goes through the
Yes.
process. And in the end, it was all about love. And
I'm glad you said
yeah,
that because I was
yeah.
getting it was giving me psychedelic. It was giving me
Mm-hmm.
mushrooms. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah,
Very.
So yeah,
Yeah. It was dope. And she
yeah,
is that type of woman. She is.
yeah.
very
Woo!
interesting.
That was good. That was so good. All
So
right,
Mhm.
I'm just checking the chat again, refreshing to make sure I don't miss anything. What a night of poetry it has
I'm
been.
telling you.
Yeah.
So, what she said? DLC says, sounds like I don't know about what hell of a comeback. I didn't know she had stopped, but he says, sounds like she's involved with the Smithsonian or some other similar society. DJ Gaddafi says that was straight up trippy. In other words, that seriously blew my mind in a
Yeah.
way, in a way out way.
yeah,
Okay.
it's out there.
In a way out way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Totally. And yes, DLC says groovy man to DJ Gaddafi. All right, so everybody's having a psychedelic moment right
Okay.
here on Primal 4K. Of course. Why wouldn't you
Right,
want
right.
Primally Poetic with
Free your
these books?
mind.
You guys should probably watch her with her band, do the concert.
Yeah,
It's on YouTube now. She's got all
for
these
sure.
phenomenal musicians behind her. She's got this Indian girl on bass called Mohini Day, who's like unbelievable.
Oh,
So,
Mohini, oh, for real?
Mohini Day is playing bass with her, and her drummer is called Pocket
Stop.
Queen, one
Oh,
of the tightest
nice.
drummers out there.
Okay.
That's a serious band, I'm
Okay.
telling you.
I'm about to watch right now. As soon as I say goodbye to all y'all, I'm
Okay,
gonna just
wow.
watch.
That is a
Whoop,
serious
whoop.
band.
Yeah, let's look out. Y'all gonna look together, Allison? Y'all gonna look?
Yeah, yeah.
I'll probably
Well,
watch
you
it.
see, no. Anyway,
Uh-oh.
you should have shown us that before you read it.
No, where would the surprise be?
No, Ben, I would better understand. No,
No,
you all tell me everything. I'm saying,
you're not supposed
listen
to
to me.
understand it. You're supposed to feel it.
Your mind gone to Mars, I can't reach there, so I'm taking my time.
We're gonna
Lady,
build you a spaceship, okay? So you can get there.
hey, Lady Allison, aren't you glad I've never smoked weed?
Don't need to, right? Don't
You
need
don't
to.
need to.
About
A
weed.
natural
We're
high, huh?
talking
I
about
feel
weed.
you.
Literary weed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
All
got you.
right.
Heavy Gas.
Well, what a night. Any last words, comments from anyone before we let the people go to bed and hope they have sweet, peaceful
Oh
dreams
my
and
I know
poetic
I'm gonna
God.
have
dreams?
sweet dreams after this. This
For
is just
sure.
so nice. Yep.
It is.
Uh,
It
I
is.
just, I appreciate you all. Okay, I know we about made it through another year, so like I
Yeah.
appreciate you all. I
Oh
appreciate this
yeah,
platform. I
absolutely.
appreciate you guys'
Absolutely.
art. I
What
appreciate y'all still making it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
what
Thank
I
you.
love
Thank
most
you.
of
Appreciate
all,
you too.
what I
Beautiful.
love most of all is the excellence of artistry that comes out from everybody. We are different, and yet there's a common thread running through this
Mhm.
this A game that we present,
Yes.
Mm.
hoping
Always.
that our audience feels it.
Yeah.
That's how.
Indeed.
So
Yes.
yeah,
Indeed.
speaking of audience, I'd say they're also poets because they listen to us.
Oh yes,
Yeah, oh,
oh
you
Yeah.
know
I
yes,
it. You
agree.
oh
know it.
yes.
So
Yes.
the audience are poets too.
Oh yes, if you hear their comments,
Good
I think
observation.
they're primarily poetic wannabes, and we want them to come on right now,
I
and
mean,
then
Message
we
me.
can take a back seat.
yeah.
That's
So
it. Yeah, we would love to have some new blood so we can learn
Yep,
about their
sure will.
experiences, their worldview, and all of that, and share and see how the
I,
theme. Go ahead.
DJ Gaddafi and DLC, from when we are trying to recruit them, but it's all right.
True. True. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
because even the comments that Cheryl was making, they look like points of
Yeah.
Oh yes,
exclamation rights now.
You know,
Yeah.
that's
Cheryl,
what I'm
yes,
saying.
yes,
Yes.
Cheryl,
yes,
you heard
yes,
that
yes,
now. It's not just me who said it.
Yep.
yes, yes, yes.
And Debs, yeah. Well, you
Debs
guys
J.
are all welcome
And
to come on. You know we don't bite here, so come
De-
on, just
Right.
message me.
Debs J was pretty deep.
She was pretty deep, pretty deep. And now there'll be a new poem as a result of her comment,
Mhm.
Pretty
of her
deep.
observation. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, we grow and evolve together and share ideas. Yeah. All right. Thank you guys so much for being here with me on this wonderful Monday and with everybody else. Peace. See you next week. And I'll see you tomorrow for all of those who want to listen to music. DJ Gaddafi
What's
will be
gonna
here at
be?
8. Sorry,
What's it gonna be this time?
what's it gonna be? Oh, I don't know exactly. We haven't picked a theme. We'll pick it tomorrow and let you know.
It's all about love, though. It always
Oh,
is.
yeah, definitely. Soul to soul is all about love. Absolutely.
Take care, my
Take
friend.
care.
You
Go to
too.
Good
Take care,
God.
night,
guys.
everybody.
All right, folks.
Bye-bye.
Blessings.